Coulee Cap's overall mission is to help fight poverty. And one of our catchphrases, neighbors helping neighbors, and that's exactly what we do.
We're always trying to get more money for our neighbors. Like, it's all about if you can get the funding, you can do the work, and we're always about that.
The Driftless region, historically it's been a dairy farming area. Starting in the early 70s, the dairy industry has gone down and a lot of jobs have been lost. In our area, the overall energy burden is very high for low-income people. So Coulee Cap's overall mission is to fight poverty. And one of the biggest programs Coulee Cap runs is the Energy Services Program to try to address that. As part of the bipartisan infrastructure law, it's drastically improved our funding source to address some of the issues we see. We've updated our equipment. We've been able to update aging vehicles. This is allowing us to hire people, train people. We have additional training dollars. We're bringing some of the young people in that really want to do environmental good.
We're going into homes that usually have pretty high energy burden. Today I just did a full look at their house, trying to figure out how much energy they are using. I was going top to bottom looking to see how airtight the building was, looking for insulation values, what kind of appliances, the condition, the age of those appliances, the health and safety of the home in general. And then I will go back to the office, run all of that data that I gathered today through a computer modeling program so we can really factor in the amount of energy saving with the different things that we're going to do on that home. And if it's cost effective, then I'll make a work order for our crews and for our contractors, and we'll come back and finish the project.
Neighbors helping neighbors, right? I always go back to one of the stories that really drove me in doing this work. I went to an elderly woman's home. They only burned wood. She was going out every day with a walker and getting firewood and carrying it back in the middle of the winter. And we were able to get her off her wood heat, which is tremendous. You know, if we invest in these homes and keep the rural housing stock somewhat available, win-win.
We are in Lafarge, Wisconsin, part of the Driftless area.
And we've been here together for 40 years in this old settler's cabin that was built probably in the late 1890s. And over the last 40 years, we have improved it to a point where it was absolutely livable for a couple of old people. This cabin being this old, it was leaky.
Air leaky.
Yeah, it leaks air in the wintertime. I've gone over it with caulk over the years any number of times, but it's still pretty dang leaky. We're comfortable, we have plenty of food, but we're living mostly on Social Security because of Coulee Cap and because of their great outreach programs. We were reached out to. And to you English majors, I'm sorry I ended a sentence with a preposition.
We filled out the applications and we gave it a try.
They came in with a two-man crew. They used an entire case of white latex caulk, sealing up the old chinking. They put door seals around the doors. They put in a new vent for our clothes dryer.
After they finished, they did their test again.
The door test.
The door test, and it showed that there was significantly less leakage. I was unaware that this was part of the bipartisan infrastructure law. And I think a lot of people don't realize that. They don't know who's making it possible for these programs to exist.
In our low-income weatherization, we're only able to assist 60% of area medium income and below. We see so many people, and it's so hard to tell people that we can't help them when they're 60 to 80. The IRA funding is going to change that. One part of that is the home's energy rebate, which allows us to work on a higher income bracket. Although these people don't qualify for the low-income weatherization, they're still burdened by high energy costs. And this is going to be a game changer for us. Hand in hand, these two bills that have been passed, we're going to be able to address a lot of people that are being missed. So without this influx of federal dollars, we would not be able to scale up and do the amount of work we're doing currently. So this influx of dollars is allowing us to not only create more jobs, but to help more people. Hopefully, as part of this program, we can show that this is a good investment with taxpayer dollars and that the payback is there in numerous ways. Health of people staying in their own homes, allowing people to stay there and not needing advanced care. All these federal dollars that are flowing in are allowing us to do more of that work. And I think it's going to carry on in the future if people see that it's good work.